Kurunji Senior Secondary School, CBSE, Namakkal.
Successful result producing school in state every year.
Administered by the Board of Directors with over 35 years of experience in the teaching field.
Special attention on art, craft, music, dance, silambam, yoga, skating and karate.
Focus on Hindi Sabha and Spell Bee Olympiad exams.
Smart class for effective and innovative learning and well-furnished library.
Solitary importance on sports and games in state and national level.
WhatsApp facilities to know activities of students and school inside the campus.
Free bus for LKG to 8th standard.
Free, hygienic and nutritious food.
NEET, JEE, IIT coaching experts from Rajasthan and Andhra Pradesh along with our effective teachers.
Admission registration for classes LKG to +2.
Kurunji Education Institution, Kavetipatti, Namakkal. Admission in progress. CBSE KG to 12. Contact 9025895176. Metric 6 to 12. Contact 9344567484. For online admission, log on to www.kurunjischoolnkl.in.
Good morning, students. In this session, we are going to discuss formation of octahedral complexes and formation of tetrahedral complexes based on the CFT theory. So, crystal field theory. From crystal field theory, how to form octahedral complexes and tetrahedral complexes. Already in my last class, I clearly explained the silent future of regarding to the CFT theory. What are the rules and regulations of CFT theory? Whenever approaches to the ligands to central metal atom, what happened? So the complete information already explained in my previous session. Now in this session, how the ligands approaching to the central metal atom, the ligands containing electrons and also central metal atom containing the electron. So in between of the ligands and central metal atom, electron to electron, more repulsion forces are there. If that more repulsion forces from the central metal atom d orbital splits into two categories or two groups, that is called T2G level and EG level. So in the T2G level, EG level, from the central metal atom, d orbital splits into, after approaching to the ligands, it's split into two groups, EG level and T2G level. Hence here, whenever the d orbital from the central metal atom splitting of the two energy level, what is the energy differentiations between the EG and T2G in octahedral manner and tetrahedral manner, in this session very clearly to be explained. Okay ma? Once again Nana, what are the major features of CFT in the formation of the complex compound? The first basic point is, whenever ligands are approaching to the central metal atom, actually in the central metal atom d orbital has same energy. There is no any differentiation of the 5 d orbital energies. So ipo ligands are not approaching to the central metal atom, from the central metal atom d orbital, all 5 d orbital has same energy level. That's why this orbital name is the degeneracy of the d orbital. What is the meaning of degeneracy of the d orbital? Degeneracy means the 5 d orbital has similar energy, the same energy. That is called a degeneracy of the d orbital. You know that very well. The d orbital of the central metal atom has electron. Similarly, the ligands approaching to the central metal atom, already central metal atom d orbital has electron and also ligand also has electron. Ipo enaichi electron to electron romba repulsion forces irukudhu. It's nothing but Coulombic attraction forces. It's nothing but electrostatic forces are there. Ipo electrostatic force is started in between of the ligand to the central metal atom. From the d orbital of central metal atom, the 5 d orbital are splitting. That is called to lose the degeneracy. Eppo central metal atom d orbital degeneracy is loses whenever ligands are approaching to the central metal atom. from the central metal atom the electron and from the ligands electron, in between of these two electrons ரொம்ப repulsion forces are there. இப்போ ரொம்ப repulsion forces இருக்கனா, that d orbital from the central metal atom splits into two category. Number one is the T2G, it's nothing but triple 2 generated category, EG, electro generated category. Okay nana? Now this is the most important point nana. Now from the central metal atom d orbital, after splitting into the EG level and T2G level, what is the energy differentiation in between of the EG level to T2G level? That differentiation, energy differentiation, is calculated by the CFSC. CFS means crystal field stabilization energy. How to calculate it? Crystal field stabilization energy in case of the octahedral complexes or in case of the tetrahedral complexes, we are going to discuss in this session. But ultimately nana, ligands approaching to the central metal atom, again I repeated, ligands approaching to the central metal atom, for example, ligands are not present in the surrounded by central metal atom. From the central metal atom d orbital energy level is similar. Whenever ligands are approached to the central metal atom, from the central metal atom electron and ligand electron romba repulsion forces, ultimately the energy of the orbital is decreases, so loses of degeneracy, hence to split into two category or two group, that is called EZ and T2Z. Okay now see carefully. This is the structure of d orbital. Listen very carefully my dear students. This is a 5d orbital, you know that very well. D orbital splits into 5 category. So now here dxy orbital, this is the dxy orbital, you know the lobes in between of the axis, that is the most important point nana. In dxy orbital, the lobes, 4 lobes are present in between of the axis. And similarly dyz orbital, in this dyz orbital also the 4 lobes, it's nothing but d orbital present in the in between of the axis. And even dzx is also 4 lobes are present in the in between of the axis. So after remaining 2 orbital from the d orbital, dx square minus y square, these 4 lobes along on the axis, in between of the axis, first 3 one, dxy, dyz, dzx, what happened? These 3 lobes are in between of the axis, but last 2 orbital, dx square and y square, most important nana, dx square and y square and dz square along on the axis. This is the central metal atom 5d orbital structure. Now see here, for octahedral complexes, carefully observe nana, for octahedral complexes, this is the generally d orbital from the central metal atom of the octahedral complexes. You know dxy, dyz, dzx, dx square y square and dz square. So this is a 5 orbital. These 5 orbitals are present in the d orbital in the central metal atom. Here absence of the ligand, here central metal atom purely contains the energy level. So in here right now the ligands are not approaching, that's why energy of these 5 orbital are equal. That's why see here same energy and degeneracy of the d orbital. Absence of ligands, so ligands are not approaching to the central metal atom, in the energy of the d orbital are same, so same energy of the degeneracy of the d orbital. After that my dear students, when ligands are approaching to the central metal atom, ligands are approaching to the central metal atom, there are 2 forces are there. Number 1 forces of attraction, number 2 forces of repulsion. So forces of attraction, for example from the ligand electrons approaching to the central metal atom, 2 forces are possible. Number 1 is the forces of attraction, number 2 is the forces of repulsion. If forces of attraction is possible, decreasing the energy of the d orbital. Aprama forces of repulsion is there, increasing the energy of the orbital. Listen very carefully. Whenever ligands approaching to the central metal atom, two different type of the forces are present here, forces of attraction and forces of repulsion. If forces of attraction sirikana, decreasing the energy in the d orbital of central metal atom. Aprama forces of repulsion is there na, in between of the ligands and central metal atom, increase the energy of the d orbital. That is the most important. Now this picture is represented same energy of degeneracy of the d orbital. Here ligands are not approaching. After that, if the ligands are approaching in this d orbital, listen carefully, in this d orbital, carefully observe nana, in this d orbital splits average energy of d orbital in the spherical crystal field. So now what happened here, out of this 5 orbital, listen ra, out of this 5 orbital, dxy, dyz, dzx, dx square, y square, dz square. For example, this last 2 orbital, listen very carefully every student, this last 2 orbitals are along on the axis. Yes or no? Along on the axis. Ipo ligands are directly approaching to this 5 orbital, which is the along on the axis, immediately jump to more repulsion forces. Ipo ligands are approaching to the central metal atom along on the axis. Ligands are approaches to along the axis. Appenachi these two orbital are hike. These 2 orbitals are hike. So now that's why, listen very important nana. So now see here, actually this is the d orbital in central metal atom. After approaching to the central metal atom of the ligands, this is split. This is a split means what happened here, you know, this first three is dxy, dyz, dzx is converted as a T2G level, triple 2 generated orbital. This one T2G level down the aprama last 2 orbital dx square, y square, dz square splits into top position because of these 2 orbital. Listen very carefully my dear student, this 2 orbital high energy, more energy, that's why here Eg is greater than T2G. Comparing to first 3 orbital, last 2 orbitals are romba high energy. What is the reason ma? Ipo ligands whenever approaching to the central metal atom, these 2 orbital, listen carefully, these 2 orbital along on the axis. Along on the axis. Ipo along on the axis na romba repulsion forces irukku. So that's why these 2 orbital are high in the energy point of view. That's why dx square, y square and dz square are Eg level. It's nothing but higher energy level. So last 2 orbital jump to higher energy level because of this 2 orbital has along on the axis. So important point in ligands are approaches to along the axis, Eg orbital energy is raised. This orbital energy is raised. Aprama remaining 3, first 3 one is the in between of the axis. In between of the axis na NiH forces of attraction is decreases. Already I said whenever ligands approaching to the central metal atom, 2 different type of the forces are there, forces of attraction, forces of repulsion. So where is more repulsions are there? Here dx square to y square, dx square minus y square and dz square. That's why these 2 orbital are jump in the higher energy level and first 3 orbital down. So that's why this is called T2G level and this is called Eg level. So after approaching to the ligands to the central metal atom, these 5 electrons are this 5. So here ligand approaching to the central metal atom, already dx square, y square and dz square, this both of them has present on the along on the axis. Along on the axis na central metal atom, these 2 electrons and ligands electrons are romba repulsion forces. Romba repulsion forces na, so this is high Eg level and first 3 orbital are down to the T2G level. It's clear nana? So after ligands are approaching to the central metal atom, this 5 orbital splits into 2 energy level, Eg energy level, T2G energy level. Eg energy level is nothing but dx square minus y square and dz square. T2G level is nothing but here dxy, dyz dzx. That's why, my dear student, here energy splitting point of view, Eg orbital means this 2 1 dx square y square dz square. Eg orbital higher energy and T2g orbital lower energy. Now we are going to discuss CFSC. Crystal field stabilization energy. After splitting of this d orbital from the central metal atom, 2 orbital going to top position and 3 orbital coming to the down position. So here, what is the splitting energy to calculated by CFSC? For example, here seen na T2g level. T2g level na energy level from 2 orbital to 3 orbital. That's why here -2 orbital upon total 5 orbital. So denominator total 5 orbital, delta 0 is nothing but delta is represented total energy of the orbital, hence O stands for octahedral manner. So now in the T2g level, how to calculated energy differentiation? -2 to 5 because of the energy from 2 orbital to 3 orbital. That's why in the T2g level for octahedral manner, so delta is nothing but the total energy differentiation, O is nothing but for octahedral. Now we are going to discuss octahedral example. So -2, see T2g is equal to -2 by 5 delta 0, delta O. Here -2 by 5 is nothing but 0.4 minus 0.4. For octahedral complexes, T2g level value is equal to minus 0.4. See mela, this is the higher energy level, Eg. Is na this orbital from lower energy level to jump higher energy level. That's why positive 3 by 5. So total orbitals are 5. In out of the 5, 3 orbital. This energy is jumping from 3 orbital to top. That's why here this value, Eg value for octahedral manner 0.6. That is the most important. This is the CFSC for octahedral manner, CFC. Now delta E means the splitting of energy between T2g level, Eg level calculated by delta O. Here delta O is nothing but the crystal field stabilization energy of the octahedral manner. Crystal field stabilization energy of the octahedral manner. Now we will calculate it, for octahedral manner, how to calculate CFSC value? Crystal field stabilization energy is equal to NEG. NE nothing but here carefully see N is nothing but number of the electrons in EG level plus 3 by 5 delta naught. EG level value 3 by 5 plus 3 by 5 delta naught plus N-T2G level. N-T2G number of unpaired electrons are present in the T2G level minus 2 by 5 delta naught. This is the whenever you will calculate it crystal field stabilization energy, this is the formula. What is the formula? NEG plus 3 by 5 delta naught and after that plus N2G minus 2 by 5 delta naught. This is the formula and see carefully my dear students. So instead of this value plus 3 by 5 and delta naught minus 2 by 5 delta naught, fractional values also there here. So ultimately what happened now, here listen very carefully, for octahedral complexes, central metal atom containing 5 orbital. If central metal atom ligands are not approaching to the central metal atom, the energy of the d orbitals are similar. Whenever ligands are approaching to the central metal atom, here 5 d orbital irukana, appo 2 d orbital along on the axis, remaining 3 d orbitals are in between the axis. If ligands are directly approaching to the dx square y square dz square, they are split into higher energy level and remaining 3 orbital down into the lower energy level. Appo what is the splitting energy in between of the EG level or T2G level? It's calculated by the formula CFSC. CFSC means crystal field stabilization energy. This is the formula. NEG plus 3 by 5 delta naught. Here delta naught is nothing but octahedral of the delta 3 by 5 mean 5 total d orbital, and 3 is nothing but energy of the 3 orbital, and plus Nt2z minus 2 by 5 delta naught. Okay, Nana? These are the for octahedral manner. Now, one important note irukkinga, ligands are approaches to along on the axis. Already explained, along on the axis, easy orbital energy is raised. So here already is there formula. This formula is also belonging to the for the calculations of octahedral complexes of CFSE, crystal field stabilization energy. So minus 0.4 N2G plus 0.6 NEG delta naught plus pairing of the energy. These are the, my dear students, for octahedral. Now in this picture for tetrahedral manner. For tetrahedral manner, same concept. There is no any difference of tetrahedral concept. So this is the phi degenerated of the d orbital of the central atom in the absence of the ligand. After ligands are approaching to here, the average energy of the d orbital spherical crystal field. In octahedral manner, ligands are directly approaching to the along on the axis orbital. But now here ligands are approaching for tetrahedral manner. Listen carefully. For tetrahedral manner, ligands are approaching to the dxy, dyz, dzx. It's nothing but, see here I mentioned very clearly, in a tetrahedral complexes, ligands approaches between the axis. So where is which orbital are in between of the axis? dxy, dyz, dzx are the in between of the axis. So ligands are approaching to the in between of the orbitals, in between of the axis of orbital. This 3-1 is jumped. So this 3-1, first 3-1 in a tetrahedral manner, first 3-1 is a jumper in a higher energy level, last 2-1 is a down in the lower energy level. But in case of octahedral manner, what happened, ma? So first 3-1 is the down, last 2-1 is a hike, because of the ligands are approaching to the along on the axis. But now in the tetrahedral manner, the ligands are approaching to the between of the axis. Appo idi mela T2G and idi kila. But now here, my dear students, you don't write T2G. Only G is not generated, it is not there here. T2 enough. Now down E the enough. Okay na? Appo NIC ipo this 3-1 is split into top position T2G level, down position EG level. But don't put G letter here. T2 level, E level. So here the energy differentiation, the crystal field stabilization energy differentiation, see this is delta T. Delta T is nothing but tetrahedral of the delta value. The energy differentiation delta is equal to, you know that very well, delta is nothing but energy differentiation. E2 minus E1, you know, atomic structure point of view. So now tetrahedral manner of the CFC value. CFC means crystal field stabilization energy. Now here values are changes, Nana. Carefully observe, Nana. In the Kila, minus 3.5 delta T. Now here what happened? From 3 to down, minus 3.5 delta T, and Mela 2 by 5 delta T. So slightly difference, Nana. In octahedral manner, T2G level minus 2 by 5, here plus 2 by 5. And octahedral EG level 3 by 5 plus 3 by 5, now here minus 3 by 5. Okay na? This is whenever you will calculate crystal field stabilization energy. So once again, Nana, here ligands are not approaching to the central metal atom. That's why these 5 orbital energy levels are same. After ligands are approaching to here, in this case of our tetrahedral manner, the ligands are approaching to the in between of the axis. In between of the axis. In between of the axis, na, NH here, T2G level is a maximum energy level and EG level is a minimum energy level. So TTG level is maximum energy level. Na, how to calculate the crystal field stabilization energy? 2 by 5 delta T. In case of EG level, in case of the EG level, minus 3 by 5 delta T. These are the most important two formation of the octahedral, tetrahedral through the CFT theory. So once again, my dear students, the most important point is, according to CFT theory, whenever ligands approaching to the central metal atom, two different type of forces are available. Force number 1, forces of attraction, number 2 forces of repulsion. இப்போ forces of repulsion na energy of romba increases, forces of attraction na energy is the romba kammi da. இப்போ in the tetrahedral manner, the ligands approaching to the central metal atom in between of the axis of orbital, the force of repulsion is increases. So that's why this 3 orbital has maximum energy level. In case of octahedral manner, what happened? The force, the ligands are approaching to the along on the axis. Along on the axis means these 2 orbital are hiked. So whenever you will calculated crystal field stabilization energy in the tetrahedral manner, this is the formula: 2 by 5 delta T Nt2G plus minus 3 by 5 delta D Neg. Here delta T2G level is greater than Eg level. So ultimately the 2 by 5 values are substituted here. First negative value will put in any equation. Now here minus 0.6 Neg, here 2 by 5 irukana, negative value is first priority da. So that's why this value come to here, this value come to here. So minus 0.6 Neg plus 0.4 N2Tg delta T plus pairing of the energy. Okay my dear students, so in this session how to complexes are formed in between of the ligands and central metal atom through CFT, I clearly explained. Once again and a final touch. So ligands whenever approaching to the central metal atom, in between of the ligands and central metal atom show cation, ligands are show anion. So in between of the central metal atom and ligands, electrostatic forces is there. So in between of the ligands to central metal atom, ionic bonds are formed. It's nothing but it's electrostatic force and Coulombic attractions is possible. So this is the CFT concept in octahedral manner and tetrahedral manner. Whenever you will calculate it, CFSC formula, these are the 2 one. This is the tetrahedral manner, this is the octahedral manner. Okay my dear students, in this session I successfully completed crystal field theory, splitting of the energy level of the octahedral manner and tetrahedral manner. Octahedral manner and tetrahedral manner through these formulas. 2 formulas are very very important. Number one CFSC in case of tetrahedral manner, and one more thing is one more CFS in octahedral. Only one reason in octahedral manner Eg level is a higher energy level and tetrahedral manner T2G level is the higher energy level. Okay na? Okay, I hope it is easily to understood. Every student read in your CBSE textbook carefully. The complete information is also there here.